Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Stark Reality. The topic of today is going to be the runner's healing process, or as I like to call it, the merry-go-round effect. What do I mean by that? This is how your runner heals. Imagine draw a circle on a piece of paper, and this is what happens. They love you. They know that they love you. They want to express their feelings for you. They know that they have to do this. They're focused on you. This is when you feel this beautiful love energy coming in from them. They sit with it and they go, I have to do this. I have to tell this person how I feel. I love them so much. I have so many feelings for them. I have to do it. And then we go down the circle a little bit to the trigger, because that's when their fears and insecurities come up. The trigger happens, the fears come up, the insecurities come up, and they go, I can't, shit, and then they run. And you feel this, you feel everything. You feel this love, you feel that them getting to the trigger point, and you feel them run, and it feels like they're just pulling their energy away from you. And when they run to their little cave, which is metaphorical, and they heal. And when they heal and they step out of that cave back into the light, they go, oh my God, I love this person so much. I have to express my feelings to them. I just, I have to. And that's when you feel the love again. It's a circle. It goes around. That's why I call it the merry-go-round effect, because it goes around in a circle of healing. Now, you can't really do anything to break them out of this cycle. This is something that they have to do on their own, and they do it by being on the merry-go-round. Love, trigger, run, heal. Love, trigger, run, heal. It's a circle, it's a merry-go-round effect. So you might think, well, this is their thing. You can't do anything. This is their healing journey. It's got nothing to do with me. No, that's not true, because everything you do with your twin is in tandem. Yes, this might be their triggers and their fears and their insecurities and their traumas and their wounding that they need to heal. That is correct. You cannot do anything about that. This is all on them. But what you can do is focus on your reaction and how you respond when they're triggered and when they run. I'm going to give you an example. My twin has been in this merry-go-round for a long time. Now, there's no telling when my twin's going to get off. It happens when it happens, right? They could be on it for months. They could be on it for years. You don't know. So my reaction, my response, every time this beautiful love would come in and I would feel my twin focus on me, and then that love would get ripped away because my twin would get triggered by fear, insecurity, whatever it was. My response was this: oh my God, what have I done now? What the hell did I do to make my twin run from me? What have I done now? Did I say something? Did I post something? Like, what did I do? I would blame myself. I would say, well, obviously my twin's not running away from nothing. My twin is clearly running away from something I have done. And I would sit there in a mess trying to figure out what the hell it was that I did wrong. That was my first go-to response. And then I would get angry, because I don't want that beautiful love that I feel for my twin to go away. It's annoying and it's frustrating, because you just want that love. It's an addiction. I mean, it really is an addiction. You get addicted to your twin's beautiful love energy. And when that's taken away, you kind of go through withdrawal symptoms. I know it sounds weird, but that's kind of how it feels. So I would get angry at my twin. Fuck this. Screw her. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this. I'm not in this anymore. She can piss off. If she's so scared to tell me how she feels, then, go be with someone else. Go be with someone else that's easier, that you don't run from. You can be happy. I'll be happy. I'm going this way. You go that way. Fuck you. That was my response. I would blame myself, and then I would get angry and just fucking pull away and walk away. Over time, once you get a better understanding of the merry-go-round effect, or how they heal, you realize it's how they heal, and it is their healing process. You have your own healing process. They have their healing process, and you need to understand the way in which they heal. So my response now when my twin does this is this: oh, you're triggered again. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? You're triggered again. Okay. Well, you go away. You heal what you need to heal. I will be here for you when you come back. I will not take my love away. I will not go in the other direction, because I know this is a healing journey for you. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait. Not wait as in not do anything with my life, but the energy. I'm going to hold space for you. I'm going to wait until you've figured out what you need to figure out, and I'm never leaving. Now, I don't say this to my twin, I feel it. So the energy gets sent, because when your twin runs, they can feel your energy pull away. They can feel you being pissed off. They can feel all that. So if you just bombard them with love and make sure they know energetically that you're not going anywhere, then that will actually help them in their healing journey. Now, I'm not saying I don't get frustrated when this happens. I do. But I understand, I've come to a point where I understand why it needs to happen like this, because the triggers, like I said, are the fears and insecurities that come up. That needs to go. All those triggers, all those fears, all those insecurities, all those issues with being vulnerable, all of that all that shit has to go. And that is the point of the merry-go-round effect. It has to go. And we went through the same thing. We just went through it at the beginning of the journey, where we felt love for our twins. We would get triggered. Our fears would come up. We would run. We would heal. We would feel love for our twins. If you look back on your journey, we did exactly the same thing. So what they're doing is not out of the ordinary. It's just that on the second sort of half of the twin journey, you're able to feel it from them more so than them feeling it from you at the start, because at the start you're not merged enough to feel each other's energy consistently. I'm going to give you an example, an analogy of what it feels like for them when they're on the merry-go-round effect, because it's not fun for them. It's not. And the reason I know it's not is because I can feel it from my twin. I can feel the frustrations. I can feel the I don't know what to do. I can feel the utter beating up of herself. Why can't I do this? What's the problem? Why can't I tell this girl how I feel? Oh my God. Like, it's frustrating on their side as well as it's frustrating on your side. But an analogy that's perfect for what they go through is skydiving. All right, you're on the ground. You've booked in for your skydiving lesson or jump. You've booked in and you're so excited. You're so excited to do it. You get there, they teach you everything that you need to know, and you see the plane on the tarmac and you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I signed up for this. This is going to be amazing. You're filled with so much joy and happiness, because this is what you want. This is what you want. You signed up for it. This is what you want. And you get in the airplane and you've got your pack on and the airplane is on the tarmac, and then it takes off and you're like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is exactly what I want. And you're so happy and so joyous, a little bit nervous, but happy. The plane gets in the air and the nerves kick in a little bit more because it's a little bit more real. But you're like, no, it's cool. This is what I want. This is why I'm here. The plane gets to the altitude it needs to get to. And one of the guys says, all right, are you ready? And you're nervous, but you can do it. This is what you want. The door opens and your nervousness kicks up a little bit more. But it's still fine. It's still fine, because this is what you signed up for. This is what you want. And you get to the door, you get to the open door, and you look out into nothing, clouds. Or if you're lucky, you might be able to see the ground. And that's when the fear kicks in. That is when the fear or the trigger kicks in. And that is when you have to face the reality of what you need to do. And that is when you go, fuck, I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, I'm really sorry. And then you go back to your seat and you sit there and the door closes and you feel better. And you sit there and you think, but I'm here. I have to do this. This is what I want. This is what I want. I can't not do it. I have to do it. And then you tell the guy, okay, I'm ready again. And this is the love stage. This is the healing stage, right? And so when you say, okay, I'm ready to try again, this is the love. This is when you go, okay, I'm ready to tell my twin how I feel. And then the door opens and you're still nervous, but you approach. But as soon as you get to that door, this is when the trigger happens. And this is when the fears come up and you're like, I can't do this. Oh my God, I can't do this. Now, sometimes your twin will stand at the door for a little while longer. And this is good. This is progress. Because if they get to the door and they run straight away, that's not good. That means that they don't even want to deal with anything. But as the journey goes on, you will feel your twin stand at that door longer and longer and longer. And this means that they're healing. So they get to the door again, it's open, and they go, gosh, I can't do this. I can't do it. That's the fear. That's the trigger. And then they run away from the door. That's the running. And then they sit down and the door closes again. This is the merry-go-round effect. This is what it is, because it might seem like a weird analogy, but jumping out of a plane is the equivalent to your twin communicating how they feel about you. It is the same thing. One day, soon, because they have to do it eventually. They have to. The universe plagues them until they do it. There is going to come a time when the door is going to open. They are going to stand there and they're going to be scared that the fear doesn't go. It doesn't go. It's like anybody that's been skydiving. The fear doesn't go. It's just that the excitement that you feel overrides the fear. And this is where they need to get to. They need to let the excitement or their soul override their fear, which is their ego mind, and take that leap of faith that they know they need to. And it will happen. It's just that we need to hold space for them. We need to hold love for them. And we really need to understand what they're going through. Because like I said, jumping out of a plane is the equivalent of them telling you how they feel. So if you are a chaser and you are on this, or you can feel this merry-go-round effect from your runner, it will end. There is a purpose of it. For it, it is healing. Remember the circle on the piece of paper. Love, trigger, run, heal. Love, trigger, run, heal. And there will come a time where there's no triggers, there's no running, and there's no more healing to do. And you're just left with this beautiful, all-encompassing love energy. And that is union. Stark Reality is a Balloonhead Productions presentation.